Huh? What? Oh, hey, everybody. Hi, I'm Corwin.
Oh, I'm
This is
sorry. I
Adam.
didn't see you come in.
Busy checking my emails.
The face Twitter.
My name is Corwin. Damn it. My name is Corwin, and this is Adam. You're watching HandbasketGaming, and we are continuing with another episode of Answers.
Yep.
So, who was in Rocky Horror? Adam was.
I was in Rocky Horror Picture
gorgeous.
Show. I was in a stage show of it in Barberton, and it was much fun.
What was the worst summer job we ever had?
Mine was working at a truck cap factory. There were fiberglass truck caps, and like the dust was everywhere, and like it's just it sucked. It proved to me that I was just not built for manual labor jobs.
Damn.
Like I just sucked.
I kind of like manual labor jobs, but anyway, I won't get into that. My worst job was at a shitty restaurant called Players. What is our favorite Superman actor?
Mine is Tom Welling from Smallville. Did a great job.
Mine was the cartoon one. So, what was the first stuffed animal we ever had?
Mine was a Shamu puppet from SeaWorld before we realized that they sucked. I liked that whale.
He was a cool whale. Mine was a bear named Bruno. He was a gift to me when I was born from a family friend. And to this day, that bear is next to my bed. So how do we get money in school other than prostitution?
I actually sold calculator games, like the old graphing calculators that could play simple games on them. I had a link cable, and I would sell the games to people because kids are idiots and didn't realize that they could get them just as easily as I could off of the internet, I guess.
Cool, man. I worked in an organic grocery store in the produce department, and I loved that job. What is our favorite type of apple?
I like Fuji apples.
I like Gala apples. Favorite strategy card game?
Mine is Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't play it anymore, but I remember when I was younger, absolutely, like, I don't know, I honestly, like, gun to my head, I couldn't remember what the rules are right now, but I loved it. Loved it.
Mine is Hearthstone. Do we floss?
Nope.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you don't, but I do.
Oh.
Who's our favorite Doctor Who?
Mine, for a very long time, was number 10, but he was overtaken by number 12 because Peter Capaldi is a crotchety old man like me.
That's fair. I still have 10 as my favorite. Coolest hat we own?
I have 2 of them now, actually, because for a while there I couldn't find my first one, and also my first one's pretty beat up. I have 2 fezzes that I use. I wear them when I am DMing and when I am running LARP events.
He does wear those fezzes all over the place. I don't do hats really. My head doesn't work for me. I don't wear hats. I wear hoods, but not hats.
Because you're a hoodlum.
Yep, true.
Requirement.
First movie that scared us.
Mine was a movie called The Witches, where...
The movie was horrifying.
Yeah, a kid got turned into a mouse, but then there's also this really fucked up scene where the lady's face gets all bulgy and...
Kat loves that movie, and she makes joke references to it all the time.
I'm not even sure I would...
She legitimately will say, anytime you hear the word grandma, she'll go, Grandma! In reference to...
Oh yeah, that kid.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I would dislike the movie today if I watched it, but it terrified me as a child.
I dislike it today because it's not a really good movie. Mine was It. As a little kid, I remember my mom was on a date with her boyfriend and they were watching it in the living room, and I snuck out of the room and I watched more of it than I should have. And then I started screaming and I would not fall back asleep. I was a bad kid.
And he never slept again.
Ever again. So who loves eggnog? Both of us! Because it's so good.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. I love it.
Oh, God.
But only in the winter. Like, if you gave
I
me...
won't drink it in the summer.
Yeah,
That's
if you
disgusting.
gave me eggnog right now, I would slap you in your stupid, stupid face.
With honey. So, who is served on a jury?
I have not.
I have.
Really?
I can't tell you about the case, though. So, worst injury.
I was riding the Erie Towpaths with a friend of mine on our bikes, and someone had set up a ramp, and I went off that ramp in an incorrect way and hit a tree and dislocated both my shoulders. And popped them back in and screamed real loud, and I still have pretty fucked up shoulders. And yeah.
My dad was teaching me how to ride a bike, and I was just riding around for the first time, and I was having a lot of fun and getting really excited, and I wanted to go down this big hill. So he took me to the top of the hill, we're going down the hill, and that's when it occurred to me to ask my dad, hey, how do you stop? Because I saw the trees approaching us at the bottom. My dad realized at this moment that I had not learned how to brake, and in a bit of panic and also like heroic daditude, he reaches over to try to rescue me and to pull me off of my bike and pulled me onto his bike. Except it didn't work out. So we both fell off of our bikes. I woke up an hour later, and like my head was all bloody, and I had the permanent scar on my face. And my dad lost all of the skin on his right arm, like from road rash.
And it never grew back.
Now he has a robotic arm. It's awesome. So, first band we saw live.
I'm sorry, do the question again.
So, first band we saw live.
I saw Lifehouse. They were opening for Aerosmith, but it was definitely Lifehouse.
Wow. Back when I was a kid, before I saw any like big name bands, there was a lot of local like bands doing local battle the bands that I would go to hang out at. So I would see no names just play some good music.
Yeah, I saw some of those too, but it was all bad music and I don't remember any of their names.
Some of them weren't that great, but some of them were actually pretty good.
That's all we got for you this time, and you should keep answering questions in the comments, and we will keep giving shout-outs to anybody who gets them right. And,
What's that?
Yeah.
What's that right there?
What's that?
Yeah,
What?
watch that episode. Good idea. It's a great episode.
Oh, that one
Yeah.
over, like right there?
Right there? Yeah,
there's
great episode.
Yeah, that link
This
in his
one.
belly. Click that. Well, and you can click this link here to subscribe to the channel.
This one.
Yeah, and then it would tell you, and if you click the little bell, it'll
That
tell you
bell.
when we post things.
Don't click that button.